Jack did not keep up with the Gantt chart, so was unaware that software testing was behind until it was past due. Programming problems in the software not caught early enough, which in turn caused 3 modules in the design training materials to be incorrect. Jack was reactive instead of proactive. He may have been too worried about a promotion. Communication, including issues between Jack and Lewis, between Elizabeth and Jack, and between Melissa and Jack. Assess what the real damage is and the extent of the work required to fix it. Revise project plan to encompass new deadlines and add accountability section. Provide rationale to stakeholders so that they support any changes. Diligently monitor team progress. Have each department submit a weekly progress report. Daily or weekly meetings with stakeholders, which may motivate them to use the Gantt chart. Meet with Elizabeth and ask for increased resources, time, money, or move people from other projects to this one. Incorporate 3 non-working modules into classroom training. Build generalized training modules and then add specifics at the end. Focus on updating the training based on the pieces of software he knows is working. Have learners create their own step-by-steps based on the training framework so that it could be rolled out no matter what the final product looks like. More of a constructivist approach. Be ready with more than one scenario and then plug in the right version when it's finalized. Work with Lewis to set a deadline for the software team and write the training based upon the software at that point. Any further fixes would be deployed later as an update. Motivate beta testers to complete online modules by offering comp time or overtime. The changes can affect cost, schedule, quality, and morale. Affected was Melissa's morale throughout the project. Some of the programmers on Jack's team were also negatively affected. We discussed issues about cost and schedule throughout the 2 discussion questions. Elizabeth has confidence that Jack can complete the project within budget and deadline with the change in scope. She has been hands-off on this project unless an issue is brought to her attention, like Melissa about the elimination of classroom training. She agreed with the plan charter and signed off on it. She may or may not be aware of delays, as she could have access to the Gantt chart, but Jack has not updated her. Due to Jack's promotion goal, he may be deliberately keeping Elizabeth in the dark about any issues that he is having. She does need to get involved in this project more by keeping closer tabs on it. As the project sponsor, she should have been doing that anyway. She could pull resources from other projects to help with the technical problems on this one. She could set up weekly meetings to help Jack keep on track, and could attend some of the meetings to keep up on what's going on. She might need to go to Lewis's boss to encourage his cooperation. Melissa has concerns about her staff not having experience with online facilitation. She has concerns that this will mean the elimination of classroom training and thinks web-based training should be introduced in some other way, perhaps an existing product first. She feels Jack has not listened to her concerns from the beginning. Jack could have been more proactive with Melissa during the initial stakeholder meeting, encouraging her to share her opinions and concerns. Jack could have held a one-on-one meeting with Melissa, sold her on his idea, and encouraged open dialogue. Jack only realized that he did not have enough testers from Melissa 3 days before he needed them. He needs to keep a better eye on his project. Jack did not follow up with Melissa like he should have and missed opportunities to talk with her at critical points, like not signing off on the charter, thinking classroom training would be eliminated. Working with clients, Melissa may have some unique insights into client training needs of which Jack may be unaware. Jack could create buy-in by asking her to contribute this information. Lewis was initially supportive of Jack's idea. Jack did not manage the Gantt chart well, resulting in a surprise that software beta testing was behind. Lewis could have reported the software issues directly to Jack. Since there is no accountability in this product charter, Lewis has little motivation to be accountable to Jack for progress reports. Jack needs to talk with Lewis to see what went wrong and what needs to be done to complete the project. Jack could implement regular meetings to keep abreast of software progress and roadblocks. In-person meetings may provide more accountability. Or perhaps take Lewis to lunch a few times a week to discuss progress. Since Lewis is in upper management and Jack wants a promotion, he needs to model leadership qualities to Lewis. Organizational culture plays a role in if and when you can ask for more resources on a project. Build tolerances into a project plan to allow for glitches that may and will occur. Seek out help from project sponsor before you're underwater. Delegate so project manager can focus on managing the progress of the project. Assess risks of project up front.